What is up, Sagittarius? So welcome to your general timeless reading. My name is Jordyn. If you're new, welcome to the channel. If you're not, welcome back. I'm a Master Reiki practitioner and I'm also a tarot reader. So if you want a personal reading or Reiki session, go ahead, book it down below through my website in the description box. I have 20% off all my services going on now through December 5th. Also, if you want a free 15-minute reading, check out my Patreon channel. All brand new and upgrading tier 2 and 3 patrons will receive a free 15-minute reading now through December 31st. That's where I do the monthly readings, energy shift readings, moon cycle readings, and weekly Patreon-only videos. So I'll have more content coming out on YouTube and Patreon in the coming months, so keep an eye out for that. Like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow and I greatly appreciate it. Let me know what's going on in your life in the comments in regards to this video, and let's get on with it. Sagittarius, let's see what's going on in your little world or big world today. What do I want to use for you? Let's use beautiful creatures. Sag. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. For Sagittarius, please. Ooh. Show me what I most need to see for little... Sorry, I'm like super hyper today. And I think it's just because I've been eating like a lot of like really healthy, awesome, amazing food. And so my body's just like, wow. You know, just saying. Let's see what's going on for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Six of Cups in reverse. Okay. Two of Cups. Two of Swords in reverse. I have a feeling I already know where this is going in the Star. I'm gonna be honest, like part of me feels like you're done with them. Like you're just done with them. Bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. Like I feel like this energy of like being fed up. Like I don't really want to deal with you. I just don't really want to deal with you. But with the Star, it's kind of like they're still around. They're still around. They're still in your energy. They're gonna like not even sneak their way back in. It's kind of like they're right around like, hey, I'm here. In case you don't see me, like I'm still in your reality. And you're just kind of like, I don't want to talk to you right now. Like I need some space. Like you kind of like piss me off. It kind of feels like that. Let's use retrospective tarot. I feel a reconciliation going on here, but I think you just need some time and space to kind of get your own bearings, find your stability, find your independence again. And this needs to be something that is rebuilt from the ground up. There needs to be two individuals walking side by side instead of one person. I don't want to say one person carrying the relationship because it's not like that, but there's one dominant energy in this dynamic and it needs to be more balanced because it's a very divine connection, but there were imbalances in this relationship, and for some people it was an imbalanced exchange of affection, imbalanced exchange of support, imbalance in regards to your finances or the stability of the relationship. Whatever the imbalance was for you between yourself and this individual, whether it be a friendship, a family member, a romantic partnership, that's why there's a step back being taken, because it's kind of like, yeah, Eight of Wands in reverse on the Six of Cups. It's blocking this person out right now because this imbalance, it's almost like you reached your point. It's kind of like, I'm fed up. I need a break. I need you to step back because I need to be in alignment with myself right now. I need to get my own bearings and I need to figure out what I need for this to work moving forward. And if I even really want this to work moving forward. Tell me about this Two of Cups. It's the craving of stability, which is the theme for the collective. Yeah, the Hierophant. You still want this contract. You still want this relationship, and it's going to continue. The Hierophant, they're still there. They're like, hey, hello, I'm still here. You can't get rid of me. We're in a contract together. Like, we're a Two of Cups. Two of Cups is a very, very powerful, significant relationship. But with the Hierophant there, it is a soul contract. It's an institution. It could be a marriage, a long-term commitment, an engagement. You've literally agreed to be in partnership with this person. Yeah, then you have the Lovers. So validation, even more validation. Very divine connection. Knight of Cups in reverse and Strength though. There's a lack of true vulnerability or a lack of true expression of how you genuinely feel about this connection right now. And that kind of feels like resentment, like I'm not really in the right place to talk to you about how I feel right now because you've pissed me off. So I need to take a step back, because if I speak to you, I'm going to be speaking out of my ego. And I call my ego Shannon. Shannon's not the nicest person, because Shannon will rip you a new one. And that's not what I want to do, because I don't want to create more problems. So I just need to take a step back so I can speak for my authentic self. Because if I don't, I'm going to create more damage than there needs to be. So you're just kind of handling it in a really smart way right now. And a step back, I think, is the right thing to do. But whoever's taking the step back, they're doing it because they genuinely care for this connection. And they just need that space to kind of think their thoughts through instead of impulsively speaking out of hurt or anger, out of low vibrational energy, right? Let's look at the Two of Swords, because this is when they make I actually want to say like a confession, like they have clear thought, and this is when the communication comes in. Yep, there's the Devil and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this is where all of their anger, their resentment, those low vibrational energy comes out, and it's because of the lack of stability. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. King of Swords and the Six of Wands, right? There was a lack of communication, a lack of truth, and they're like, this was not being recognized. We were not discussing the lack of transparency within our relationship, and because of that, there was a lack of safety, a lack of security that was going on. There needs to be more transparency. There needs to be more communication. This person's bringing all this up, the shadow aspect of this dynamic that was unfolding. They don't want that to continue, because they're basically saying that if this continues, there will not be a stable foundation, and there will not be a foundation at all, and this relationship will fail. The Six of Wands card, the Six of Wands is the card of recognition. In reverse, it's like, we were not recognizing the lack of communication, the lack of truth, or the lack of transparency, right? That was going on. The Star and the Sun. Yeah. So here's the raise in consciousness, the raise in frequency that these two people are going through. They're going through an awakening together, right? They're making the shift together. It's divine time for them to. This is the reconciliation, actually. I literally heard reconciliation, which is really, really nice. I like this. Because the Sun is divine masculine energy, so it's also creation, but it's also stepping into a higher frequency. It's coming out of the shadow, the Devil, and stepping into the light, right? It's stepping into happiness. It's stepping into gratitude. It's stepping into appreciation, compassion, and love. It's the happiest card in tarot, right? Okay, then we have Justice in reverse, because now we're bringing to light the imbalances. We're seeing the imbalances and we're healing them. Nine of Wands, which is the wounded warrior. Queen of Cups in reverse. Ten of Swords in reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so we're seeing the willingness to continue moving forward and healing the imbalances, healing the lack of transparency in regards to the emotional heart space, healing the insecurity. So somebody wanted some more emotional security here. It's most likely the feminine addressing the masculine's lack of transparency, their fear of not feeling safe or secure in this relationship, and that's the one who's stepping back. And then we have the Ten of Swords in reverse, right? Because they're basically saying, like, if this doesn't get repaired, like, this is done, okay? So these two people are expressing that both individuals have aspects of their shadow that they need to heal, and so they're going through that together. Let's look at the King of Cups in reverse. So now we have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups in reverse. So there was a lack of transparency in regards to what both people needed emotionally. Very divine connection, though. So let's see how this plays out. Wowzers. So we have the King of Cups and the overall. The Moon, yeah, seeing very clearly that there was an emotional disconnect here. Knight of Wands, yeah, and a lack of, like, truly committing, a lack of truly opening up. And Ten of Cups in reverse, yep. So you have the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Cups in reverse, and yet you have the Hierophant and the Lovers. Four of Pentacles, and yet both people are still holding on to this relationship. Ace of Swords. So there's the new beginning. There's the new truth, like the authenticity. Like, it's time for us to, and there's Temperance. the balance, the reconciliation, but it's in reverse. So it's either like, let's level up, let's take control, let's find stability, because the Emperor is the provider. It is stability, it's long-term commitments, it's structures, it's foundations. It's somebody who is going to last the test of time, right? And with the Four of Cups underneath, followed by Death, it's opening up that heart space and going through that transformation. And the Knight of Pentacles, followed by the King of Cups, it's that masculine energy making a tangible offer and opening up their heart space so they can be authentic, so they can heal this relationship. But one person or both people are communicating here that there was a lack of transparency, and communication was the biggest thing. Like, there was a really big need for communication, because a very divine connection, but somebody was just like, I'm fed up. I don't want to do this anymore because we're just repeating a toxic cycle, and I'm tired of talking about the lack of stability and the lack of communication in regards to what I need. So, looks like they're going to be healing it though, which is really nice. Sagittarius, this is what I have for you. Really short, sweet, to the point reading, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, go ahead, book it down below. I love you. I wish you the best, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.